In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can play center just like Kai Sotto. So if he is one of your favorite players and you're a center, this is definitely a video you're going to love. He just declared for the NBA draft as well, so good luck to him. Let's get down and let's check out Kai Sotto. So first off, Kai Sotto is a three-point threat. However, you also need to be able to back that up with the ability to drive to the rim too. To do that, if you've got a player who's closing out on you, you can take that shot fake. Whichever side he's facing, so for example, this guy's facing out towards this side, you need to drive back the opposite direction. Why give him the advantage and drive back the opposite way? So, because of that, he's then able to get past this player, and of course here he finished with a floater. But this is all from the fact that he is actually a really good shooter from the three-point line. And again, we can see that there are teams and players who are afraid of him shooting. Here, when he gets this ball off of the pin-down screen, if you get that ball off of a pin-down screen, shot fake. If you got a player on you, take that shot fake. If he goes up into the air, here again, that player is favoring that right side, trying to force Kai Sotto back towards the middle. Not exactly always the greatest decision ever. And from there, we'll have Kai Sotto, or we see Kai Sotto attack with 2 dribbles and finish with a dunk. Now, there are a few things here that did go wrong. First off, this defender needs to come down and cut off that drive. This guy needs to go over, this guy needs to go over, this guy needs to go over, or what could have or should have happened is this guy could have come over and then everyone shifts down. Either way, Kai Sotto had an open lane and there was nothing his defender could do about it. This is what I mean by Kai Sotto being able to jack the 3. So here we see a very smart decision. First off, Kai Sotto's defender is not giving him any respect at all out on the three-point line. This point guard or this guard attacked that big man, which then forced that big man to stay where he was. This then allowed that guard to drop that ball back to Kai Sotto, and Kai Sotto is a knockdown three-point shooter. I think he's going to be a 30 or 40%, or 30 to 35% three-point shooter in the NBA. And he's able to hit that shot because of what that point guard did. Also, moving off ball is a strong suit of Kai Sotto. Here, he's out on the perimeter, and we see that there's a back screen on his man. This defender here is not paying attention. He should have come down to cut that off because who cares about a cross-court pass? However, that didn't happen. Kai Sotto was able to then get into position, get that pass alley-oop style, and of course smash it down. So there's always a way of punishing defenses if you notice that they are not paying attention. One of the best things that you can do as a center is if you've got a player who's driving baseline on one side, get to the low post on the other side. This is because your man will be forced to play help defense. If you can seal any other defenses that are swinging over to you to cover you, then as long as you can get them to stay away from you, box them out, close them out, things like that, you can get open for dunks. You also need to be quick enough to be able to defend the drive, and here he's able to do that by blocking that shot. Also understanding how to basically spread out the floor. So here we have a screen and roll between 2 players who are not Kai Sotto. Kai Sotto was playing the low post. He is now moving out to clear out space for these 2 players who are attacking and rolling to the rim. This will then force his man to play help defense to stay in the key, and at that point, he can get that kick out pass for that 3-point shot. Again, he is a knockdown 3-point shooter. He is also very good at attacking the hedge man. Here, he gets the hedge off of that screen and roll, and he's then able to finish with the and one. See, the reason why he was able to do this is because his man took one step further ahead of Kai Sotto to try to cut him off. Kai Sotto noticed that, and with his inside foot, he was able to plant it, spin off, keep 2 hands on that ball when he's spinning off, and then that allowed him to get that and one. He's also a very good low post player. You need to have really good post moves here. 1 dribble, you want to keep it to under 2 dribbles in the post. The reason why you want to keep it to under 2 is after he takes this first dribble, watch what this man does. He comes down to try to steal it. That's why you want to keep it to only 1 or 2 dribbles in the low post. Any more than 2 dribbles, you will get it stolen, and of course Kai Sotto can finish with both hands around the rim. Kai Sotto is also very good at using the screen and roll here. So here he's actually going up to set that screen, but his man who's the hedge man actually plays too high to try to cut off the ability for this man to use that screen so that they can trap him along the sideline. Kai Sotto is smart enough to not fall for that and to get open quick. That allows him to go on into basically a 2-on-1 or technically a 3-on-2 situation where he's able to then finish at the rim and there's nothing that people can do. And one. And when he attacks, we can see that he uses his off arm here to create just enough separation so that he can get that shot off. You want to be able to use your off arm here to be able to basically clear out just enough space so that you can get these shots off. Being able to move off ball is also a benefit, and I've mentioned this before, but this is just one more clip as to how great Kai Sotto really is. In my opinion, he is a late first-round draft pick. Personally, I believe that with his skills, size, and youth, that he could be a very strong late first-round pick. In fact, there's quite a few people who I talk to who personally believe that there will be people in the NBA who will be drafting him in the late first round, because they know people in the NBA, and I trust what they're saying. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.